Kate Johnson.
And welcome to The View.
As you know, politics is a major topic here on The View, so I would like to give a special welcome to, drumroll please, the Nucleus and Nucleolus.
Yeah, Nucleus and Nucleolus. Woo!
You know, I really think you should consider changing the name to the Nucleus.
Anyways, how's the election going?
I think it's going quite swell.
According to the polls, you're beating all your candidates by 67%. What's your statement on that?
Well, I'd like to think it'd be even higher if the prokaryotes hadn't tried to cheat.
More like no karyotes. Am I right, ladies?
Prokaryote really is just a self-concerned introvert. No wonder they try to cheat.
First of all, a single-celled organism with no special organelles? Nothing to offer.
I agree. And did you see the tweets that Smoothie R and the Golgi apparatus made claiming you're a dictator?
I don't mess with the fakes. It's not my fault the Golgi is always constantly sending things out. And the Smoothie R is anything but smooth. Plus, causing Alzheimer's and cystic fibrosis? Is that really who you want as your president?
Do you know who I think is trash? Men. Actually, I was gonna say lysosomes and peroxisomes. I mean, we can't let literal trash lead our country into the ground.
That's already happening.
Indeed. Your opinion, Nucleus?
Peroxisomes are toxic. They literally make toxic hydrogen peroxide, so putting them in control could be quite dangerous.
And lysosomes?
They break down old, used materials. They will never think of new ways to run the cell.
Very well worded.
I've also noticed that a particular organelle has had a lot to say about me in the last week. What's good, ribosomes and ruffians?
Yeah, that's definitely trending on Twitter right now.
The audacity to say you control everything and think you're better than everyone else?
And exposing that you're responsible for Parkinson's disease.
And that you still sleep with a nightlight?
However, some of that might be true. At least I don't cause anemia and dwarfism. They're also quite basic, while I'm one of a kind. There are 10 million ribosomes per cell. Do you really think you'll be able to state your opinion? I mean, think about it. In fact, they need me to carry out protein synthesis. Call me controlling, but I'm not the one that matches RNA to the wrong proteins.
You haven't mentioned your strongest opponent in the polls, cytoskeletons and the cell wall.
Well, my mother taught me if I don't have anything nice to say, I shouldn't say it at all.
Well, that is very wise.
I just think it's funny how the cytoskeleton just sits there and regulates biochemical activity. It sits there and, quote, supervises? I can't think of anyone more lazy. Just sitting there, not controlling anything? I highly doubt anyone in the crowd wants that. As for the cell wall, they act like they protect you. But will they guide you? That's the real question. They also bring on various diseases if they don't do their job correctly.
Well, lastly, what's your opinion on the mitochondria and chloroplast?
Chloroplast? More like gonoplast!
Do y'all mind if I scream? The mitochondria claims to be the powerhouse of the cell, but it's actually just the site of cellular respiration. You aren't that special.
And the chloroplasts are only good for photosynthesis. Not only that, but they only have their own ribosomes and DNA. Sounds a little selfish to me. I, however, have sugars, phosphates, and bases in my DNA.
Hashtag inside my DNA 7. Ah yes, we've noticed you've been endorsed by Kendrick Lamar.
He's the one who came up with the hashtag for my campaign.
Hashtag inside my DNA 7.
You've been spotted out with him for many occasions.
We've become very close due to the support he's given my campaign. I think he's even considering changing his lyrics to DNA.
I'm all for it, and I love how humble you have been through all the support. It's really just your element.
I guess you could say she has a lot of pride in what she does.
Yeah, and not to mention loyalty.
I care more about this cell than any other organelle. I am the Nucleus and Nucleolus. I run this cell like no other, and I contain all the genetic information. This is organized as DNA molecules thanks to me. I will support the cell as a whole even though I'm isolated in a double membrane nuclear envelope. I bring the brains to the table, which is something the other candidates clearly don't have. And most of all, I govern gene expression and facilitate DNA replication during the cell cycle. I am the right choice, the only leader fit to rule this cell. So don't forget to vote. Inside my DNA 7.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you everyone for tuning into The View.
Goodbye, and don't forget to vote.
Hashtag inside my DNA